Hey folks, Flyboy with Permaculture Newbies here. Um, I'm not sure if I've mentioned it in my videos previously, but I travel for a living. That's why in my videos I usually talk about, we did this while I was in town, and then my wife or my father-in-law did such and such while I was out of town. It's because I'm honestly not home a whole lot. I travel for a living all around North America, U.S. and Canada, and today's video is going to be talking about a few tips that I've come up with to make your hotel life a little easier. Let's say you're in a hotel with one of these LG televisions that won't let you change inputs. Press the input button, nothing happens. Um, well, what I've learned is that you've got the little phone cord thing back here. Unplug that. With that unplugged, press the input button, and look there, the inputs are back. Next up, you've got a Chromecast that you want to connect, but it's a hotel wireless with the passwords that you have to enter. What do you do there? Well, you get one of these little devices right here. It's called a Hutu Nano, Hutu TripMate Nano. And what it does is it acts as a wireless bridge. So you connect this to the hotel wireless, and then you connect all your other devices, phones, Chromebook, or Chromecast, to the Nano, and it bridges the wireless network. It creates its own little wireless network, basically. And for the password screen for the hotels, it'll use the first device that you connect through the Hutu. It'll use that logon screen as the logon screen for this. Forgot to mention, another benefit of the Hutu here is that this only counts as one device as far as the hotel wireless is concerned. Some hotels, I've stayed at some Marriott hotels, for example, that have a limit of the number of devices you can connect. It's one device for free, and then you have to pay extra if you want to connect more than one device. This is only considered one device as far as the hotel wireless is concerned, and all your other devices, like I've got a laptop, 2 phones, my Chromecast, they all connect to this. So there's 4 devices connected here, but as far as the hotel wireless is concerned, it's only one device. So what do you do when you want to plug your phones in over by the bed? For example, I use my Samsung here with the alarm clock app as my alarm clock. I never bother with the hotel alarms. But guess what? There's no place to plug it in. Look, the lamp's plugged in one socket, and the hotel alarm clock's plugged into the other. What do you do? Well, I carry this guy right here. I carry this with me everywhere. In fact, I carry this in my carry-on. This has got 2 benefits. One, you can do this. Unplug the hotel alarm clock because I ain't going to use that anyway. Plug this in, and then plug your chargers in. I have 2 cell phones that I charge, so there's 2 plugs right there. But this also has the benefit, say you're at an airport, and electrical outlets in the airports are few and far between, and usually there's a group of people huddled around it trying to charge the cell phones. Well, this right here is a lifesaver. Walk up to one of those full outlets with the people all huddled around, and you say, guess what? I'm your new best friend. You let me unplug your phone for about 2 seconds, then I can plug my phone in, you can plug your phone back in, and we can even let one of these other people that's waiting here plug their charger in as well. So back to the outlet here. What happens if you're someplace that doesn't have an outlet next to the bed? Well, one of these is a great lifesaver. This also works in the airport, same as that multi-outlet adapter I showed you earlier, in that for the same reason, if the only outlet available at the airport is right next to one of the gates or something, someplace they don't really want you hanging out, you can plug this in, get 6, 8, 10 feet away, and usually they're okay with that. And it also has multiple outlets, so you can still be the hero and say, hey, let me plug this in, and then we can all share. Want to have a pocket knife when you get where you're going, but the TSA won't let you? Well, you can carry one of these guys right here. Blade pops out. Throw that blade away before you get on the plane. Keep some more blades in your checked bag. or don't, and then just go to the hardware store or an AutoZone or something when you get to where you're going. This is not a weapon. This is there's no blade there. You might have to argue this with TSA though. I have taken this through airport security a few times. Most of the TSA agents are pretty reasonable. You can show it to them and say, look, there's no blade here. I threw it away. There's nothing here. Every once in a while, you'll get that gung-ho TSA agent that says, that could be a knife. You could be hiding a blade. You know what? Honestly, I could be hiding a blade anyway. I'm not. And in those cases, if you go to a supervisor, you can usually request a supervisor, and supervisor will see reason and let you take it. Now, this is a cheap one. This cost me $7-8, I think, AutoZone. So if I end up running into a supervisor that's just a jerk and no matter what, they're not going to see reason and not going to let me take it on the plane, I'm not out much. But I'm telling you, you buy one of these $40 ones, I don't want to see anyone writing me a month or two from now and saying, look, I took your advice and the TSA took it away from me. Now I'm out at $40. I'm not telling you it's going to work every time. I'm telling you by TSA's own rules, this is allowed. But you'll find a lot of TSA agents that don't know their own rules. So I'm not responsible for the TSA taking away your bladeless knife, your harmless pocket knife here, because they don't know their own rules. So don't come crying to me. This is just a suggestion. Don't want to lose your keys or worried about carrying a wad of keys on the plane. Get yourself a little carabiner. And I've got a little Honda Civic, single key from ignition and doors. Most modern cars have a single key now. Take this, put it on a carabiner, take your backpack, and stick it on the little thing there in your backpack. If your backpack has one, which I've noticed most modern backpacks do, stick it right on there. You're not going to lose your keys anymore. Hate those rubbery eggs that the hotel continental breakfast usually has. Well, personally, I eat a lot of oatmeal. And I've got this guy here, which is a collapsible bowl. It's actually sold, I just saw it at, I got this one at Goodwill, but I just saw this exact same thing at Walmart for like $5, and they're actually advertising it as a portable dog watering bowl. But I don't care what it was actually initially sold for. Anyway, so what I do a lot, the hotel I'm in actually has a very good breakfast, so this week I've been eating well. But when I'm in hotels with those crappy eggs and the nasty potatoes, I'll go to the grocery store and I'll buy some instant oatmeal and I'll use the coffee maker. This is a bad example because this is kind of a single-use coffee maker. But if you have the standard coffee maker, there's nothing saying you have to put coffee in it. So just run it empty and it'll boil the water, and then you've got your oatmeal. Like I've already said, I'm actually in a pretty nice hotel in Canada this week, and Canadians don't have an issue, especially in British Columbia, don't have an issue with water shortages or anything, so the tubs here are usually pretty deep. But in the States, I'm sure you've noticed that the tubs are usually pretty shallow, and then they have those drains. The overflow drains are usually set pretty low on the tub, so you can't really take a comfortable bath. That's where this comes in. This is called a deep water bath. It runs about $10 at Bed Bath & Beyond or Amazon. And what it does is it covers up this overflow drain, and there's still a hole in the top, so it still functions as an overflow drain. But water has to come all the way up here before it overflows, allowing you to take a much deeper bath. Alright guys, thanks for watching. Just a couple more quick tips before I go. You may have noticed on a couple of my cords I have these Velcro ties. These things are awesome, lifesavers. They will keep everything nice and tidy. I bought hundreds of them, 3 rolls of them on Amazon with I don't even know how many. I've had them for 2 years and I haven't used them all. I gave them to all my coworkers. We still haven't used them all. For like $10, 3 rolls of those little Velcro ties. They're great for cords and that sort of thing. And then lastly, sign up for the rewards programs. Now I stay at Best Westerns frequently, and Best Western has bought many of the things that you've seen me build my homestead with. I turn in my travel points for Home Depot gift cards, Amazon gift cards. I've also used them for rewards nights and gotten free stays when I'm traveling for personal use. that goes for. That goes for hotel rewards. Sign up for the airline miles. Sign up for the rental car miles. I've gotten free rental cars. I mean, rewards programs are everywhere. Sign up for every single one you can. If you travel for business and your employers allow you to get rewards for business, also sign up for the store rewards, AutoZone rewards, O'Reilly's, all of those, man. Take advantage of them. They're there for you. And especially like me, where everything I do, every expense that I make is invoiced, and I get a lot of rewards just from business travel. And that's pretty much all I have as far as tips right now. Thanks for watching, and if you like this, like and subscribe. Thank you.